FOMO. A word, or rather a phrase that is often brought up in a world where you can be connected to anyone and everyone, regardless of where or when you are in the world. The fear of missing out. A feeling that leaves anyone in a constant state of angst and overall unease. The fear that you will miss out on the good times if you're not doing everything you can with the time you have. Whether it was your choice or it was forced upon you, the feeling of being left behind or not doing enough is one many people fear. This is why I don't like slice of life animes. When people want to watch something, whether it's a show or a movie, they watch it for one thing: entertainment. Whether it's a tragedy tomorrow, a comedy tonight, the characters, the plot, whatever it may be, something draws us in and keeps us entertained for the allotted time. A good movie can entertain. A great one can make you think. But a masterpiece will make you reflect. It's this reflection that many people don't like. It's why many authors have to sneak in this self-reflection through allegories and relatable characters. A relatable character's purpose is to make you think and reflect inwards on why you relate and what separates you from the character. The Joker from the Joker movie provides a beautiful example of this. This character is one that some people may relate to, and it doesn't shame you for being able to. However, through the actions taken by the Joker, you're supposed to reflect inwards and think, do I want to end up like him? Almost in a way showing you the possible path you may go down if you don't try to change anything about yourself to improve your situation, and just keep going down the same path you're going down now. So why don't I like slice of life animes? Well, despite the genre making up more than half of all the animes I've watched, making up a majority of the manga I own, my background being the K-On! Girls and Rika and Sophia, and literally the first video on this channel, all coming from slice of life animes, why do I hate the genre so much? It's because of this reflection. You entertain yourself with different medias as a way to escape problems that may be going on in your life, or to relax after stressful days, just simply not wanting to think and just wanting to breathe some fresh air. This is why authors have to hide it through the characters. Besides driving the plot forward, these characters are made to make a statement about something. Nobody would willingly go and listen to somebody talk about how bad they are and how they need to clean up their act for 2 hours and 10 minutes. So to fulfill their objective to entertain their audience, as well as make a statement about whatever they feel is necessary the audience takes away from their story, authors hide it so only the people who they're trying to speak to will pick up on it. K-On's Tenchi ni Furetayo ruined my graduation banquet for me. How is not very important right now, but when I watched K-On!, I enjoyed it up till the second season, when the girls were going to graduate. This hit extremely close, and maybe if I watched K-On! Sooner, it wouldn't have had as hard of an emotional impact on me as it did, but hypotheticals are for those who can't accept the reality of the now. So as the show began to focus on the girls graduating high school, as well as them reflecting on the time they spent there and with each other, it made me have to sit back and reflect over my high school days, which were now also coming to an end. Seeing how the girls were such good friends and how much time they spent together, it really caused me to look back and realize how alone I was throughout high school and maybe even middle school. Don't get me wrong, I had plenty of friends and never had to worry about where to sit at lunch or in a classroom since I talked to a lot of people. But I still remember after watching an episode, the next day at school asking a couple of my friends if they wanted to come over and play Black Ops 2 for old time's sake. The answer was a resounding can't. But then it really hit me that I wasted so much time I could have been spending with the people I cared about. However, something you don't realize is that, much like any TV show or movie, slice of life anime is very unrealistic. You can fight with your friends. There can be days where you don't see each other. There can even be days where you don't even get to talk to each other. All of this is okay. It's normal. Not every day is going to be some crazy fun time adventure. Even though I knew this, the idea of wasting time really bothered me, since maybe I could have spent it better. Maybe I could be as close to those friends like the K-On! Girls are to each other, or have a relationship like Tamako and Mochizo from Tamako Market. Did I really spend my 4 years to their fullest? This is a time where I get to act like an adult, but still be a kid, and what did I choose to spend it on? People that weren't really going to stick with me? Small petty drama that won't affect me in the real world? Putting more energy into pleasing others rather than myself? Was all of that really the best use of my time? Because of this reflection, I grew to almost hate who I was before and regard him as someone who did nothing but waste my time. How could I let someone take what little time I have and just waste it? With this, I was ignorant to the fact that I did have fun. Even though it had its downs, I still went to the beach with my friends. I still stayed up late playing games with them. I threw parties, I made videos, I copied notes. There's a video of me somewhere doing homework on the ground in front of the next class where it was due while the bell was ringing. I forgot I had fun. That's where I want to say this. I love slice of life anime. They're often a great way to escape the real world. Even though this goes against a lot of what I just said, there's still an appeal of watching someone really have the time of their life. Their happiness brings you happiness, knowing that life may be hard, but it's still worth living for those happy moments. The self-reflection these shows provide allow you to truly ask whether you're doing something you really want to be doing. Keep in mind your time though, as you don't get a lot of it. So by constantly worrying about making the best decision, or if there's other stuff you can be doing so you don't waste time, you'll just be wasting your time. Be confident in any choice you make so you can look back without any regrets. Most importantly, what slice of life animes have taught me is to cherish the time. Since moving away from home, anytime I'm hanging out with my friends, I cherish those moments, as these people mean a lot to me. Even though it's hard to self-reflect and admit where you might have messed up, it's important we do, so we can grow. If it wasn't for these animes, I wouldn't have been able to realize that I need to look beyond the past and look into the now, as the now determines how I'll view the past as well as who I'll be in the future. All I really have left to say is, cherish the time you spend and make the most of every second.